Maraj.Officiating, Shri Ram, Shri Krishna. Om Shantakara Bhujagashayalam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganasandresham Meghavarnam Subhagyam Lakshmikantam Kamalayalam Yogi Vidyam Gamyam Vande Vishnu Bhaudaharanam Sarvalokaikanaram. He Prabhu, He Lakshmi Narayana, आप ही कीते हुए वस्तु में आपकी चरण वृंद मैं अर्पण करता हूँ। हे पुराण पुरुषोत्तम, हे राम, हे कृष्ण, प्रभु संत चक्रा पद्मनारायण सत्यनारायण स्वामी, सन्मुख होकर ग्रहण कीजिए, ग्रहण कीजिए। ओम श्री नारायण। What can we offer you when you are the giver of everything? Whatever I possess and we possess, it is of your blessings, Lord. Tonight we offer to you all entirety. Will you come forward, my Lord, and accept all prayer tonight? Bless us, the Lord, for you. Bless us. यहाँ भाती जाती यशदा प्रिय जलक की गायन के पीछे गिरता वान गान मोर कुछ किर कर जरे पर मुगली उजमा एक कुछ कटी की सकता यान कटी तो नंदना दस हो गया निकलता गुरु सदरा करुते कहो भागवत की कथा जो सदे करुणे कहीं परिचित गुरु कथि श्री गुरु चरण चलो गरजा निज कयम तुर जो नायक फलता सुनियो कमल कुमार बंधु विद्या दे होली हर चले कविता दिया कपि राम चंद्र की बोले पूर्ण पुत्र हनुमान की जय वृंदावन कृष्णचंद्र बिहारी लाल की जय श्री सनातन धर्म की जय. My dear friends, last night our katha based on the listing of Govardhan Parvat. When there is togetherness, when there is sumati, when there is that satsang in us, can we invite God, and when we protect our dharma will indeed protect us. In prayer, it is not only a one-way discussion where I am saying something to God, but we must also listen to God. And most importantly, when we pray and you feel that special vibration inside of you, that means that in the same way when Govardhan Swami was lifted by Shri Krishna, everyone took part, everyone did not delay, but they were all around the Supreme Lord. So to tonight, my friends, our katha again is taken in the Bali of Shri Krishna Chandra Maharaj. And this katha, Bhagavan Shri Krishna relates the pastimes of being a young child. Our katha is known as Natkat Kalviya, the dancing Shri Krishna. When you were a child, and you will have your fun times and you sit down and now you are very old, and you will recollect what you'll be doing, you will bring smile to your own self. When it's a little child, and you have a few friends, you will hide a rod when you're coming from school. And the person who don't like to share any fruits, that's the tree that you are going by that person's home. And you take some mangoes, or some cherries, and enjoy yourself. So my friends, long ago, our katha tonight was supposed to be in Trinidad is a once upon a time country. A once upon a time region. The young children don't know all these things. The young children don't know all these things that we should do. If you have a river, you go and bathe. If there are drains when you're coming from school, it's putting it down that drain water and catching these little 7-color fish. That was my hobby. So my friends, I will see as well as what Rajesh is saying. Actually, in our generation, the 70s and 80s children, they had more childhood, and we think our children still compared to the nowadays children. So my friends, Krishna Pyare, Sri Natkat Sri Krishna Chandraji, Vaisalian Vedya is now explaining the Katha from the Mahavishnu Purana. Om Mauristya Nadithiram Vindravana Parikaram Hridayam Arahavo Jalapalam Krishna Kandasikaramudham Krishna Kadama Sikala Svalabha Danahite Hirdaya Kari Chandana Nityaya Guru Keshav Sri Nandaye Namo Namah. Vaispayan ji ने कहा, हे राजन, वेद व्यास जी बोलेंगे। फिर श्री कृष्ण ने दहा के पास ही जाकर अपनी कमर को कसा और की कदम की वृक्ष पर की चल रही है। He explained that when you are praying, Sukdev ji Maharaj says that when you see your Krishna now, see him sitting upon the kadam tree, where he will all have his playful delights, where he will be jumping from the kadam tree, swinging like a little monkey from place to place with his friends, and running about. See him with a yellow dhoti, and upon his head, his mother Yashoda would place a beautiful peacock feather, enchanting the hearts of all of those around him. See him taking his bansuri and playing that bansuri, and making upon his glory. And when you do so, your sadness, your dejection, your worry, and all of that which is worldly causing all our suffering will be removed. Just meditating upon him in such a form, samsara will no longer exist. Let us share in our sloka. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Lal or Jagat, all these children, they were not children sitting down one place. Remember, in that era they didn't have, all the comforts of homes, and when they are at home, they have to work. You have cows, you have to tend to your cattle. You have to see that the father, like you all know, if you plant rice, sometimes you have to go in the field for birds to go on the rice way. Also, when you plant a crop, the birds to go for grains and it. So the parents would have the children, going and taking care of the corn and everything, like some of them would start like scarecrow, and the birds cover that. So they had their pastime of working hard. So when they had the opportunity, they would go with Lord Krishna, Jagat, and they would do janjal, they would settle, fight, wrestling, and they would enjoy themselves. In this world we don't have that. Now when children have to exercise, like we would run and roll in country, they have Nintendo Wii. They try to learn to play games, swinging your hand, doing all this by watching a TV screen. They don't know about PC and hopscotch. They don't know about going by Neva, by praying there and eating the dashing and making the thing. You know. So the same thing. Lord Krishna enjoyed his youth. He enjoyed his childhood. This is what we are for. When you're young, you know, I could remember when I was very, very young, when I go to Yagna, my father, his guru, Nirmal was very serious, so my father followed that kind of pattern. If you laugh, you say, you're advertising for close-up. So I couldn't talk. I only see children playing when he go by his friends, you can't go and play. It's the same. Lord Krishna, he makes sure and enjoy his childhood days. When you are young, enjoy your childhood days. When you are in a Bhagavad and you're running up and down and playing, that's the time the child has to enjoy the child. Are you angry, our old parent, our old person say, why can't running up and down the place making noise? Old people have the right to say so because when they walk into fast, they ain't paid. Yes. So my friend, Sri Krishna, he was that one that was called Janjal. He would always go to places and cause some type of ritual. He had that faith that was one way, that faith that he had was the impression whenever he go, he would make everybody feel Chanchal in mind. He had that bow in him. He had that power in him to fool everybody when he go that place. I didn't do anything. This is Krishna. So my friends, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, he now, with his brother Balaram, they and their friends going to play. They have the ball and they playing, they kicking, they running. And the Jamuna is the vast river. The Jamuna starts from the Himalayas, from Yamunotri, and it comes down off Uttarakhand to Uttarkashi and comes throughout Delhi and then going towards Mathura and then lower down. There are many subterranean and there are many little streams, sublet streams like Kalindi and so forth that branches out close to Mathura. So my friends, Sri Krishna had that time and he went with his friends to play. He says, इसके घाट की साथ भी चलने और के काली दहा के किनार पहुँचे के घाट के पानी पीने के ढोरे हैं. And so happened, my friends, that when they were playing, they were also taking care of the cattle too. And it is said, if you like your job, you will never get tired of your job because it becomes a hobby. Sri Krishna taught them this. This is while we are tending our cattle, we can play and we can laugh. Make the best of the time you have on this earth. Make the best of your time. So they were eating, they had sugar cane, they had their sugar cane with them, they're peeling their cane, they have their fruits, they are sharing amongst one another and they're enjoying themselves. Do you think only in Trinidad we know how to make chop? They will make a whole set of things to eat. And while they are playing, they came close towards this Jamuna. And by this Jamuna, there is a other stream known as Kalindi going next there. So my friends, when everybody came there from young children, they said, don't go to that portion of that river. You know, like when long ago, when this time Allah to say and people are up. The old people say, we show fast. Okay? And when they have a certain spot where children like a fast shortcut, they say, don't pass that shortcut at a body, and never go here on your spirit over there. I want to reach that spot here. You're shooting like flash. The same way, my friends, the old people told him, don't go to that spot of that river. For there is a very, very dangerous snake known as Kalya. And so, my friends, Kalinath resides there, and Krishna decided to go. So, my friends, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, with his friends, very inquisitive, and he's very truthful. He wants to make sure that what his parents tell him not to do, we will do. Some children, they are like children. If you want to tell them to do something, tell them something opposite. And they will do it. So my friends, Sri Krishna, so my friends, Sri Krishna Chandra Maharaj comes to this river. I'm going to say what will happen. Dina Krishna, Deva Tathane, Dhamma Sadhana, Jita Uradane, Jaya Rama Sita Rama, Jaya Rama, Rama Kahana, Bala Sumara, Rama Kahana, Bala Sumara, Jarakara Chakari Sukalahi, Jaya Rama Sita Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. So my friends, here is Balram, the elder brother is saying, Krishna, Nanda Baba said we only have to do this portion of growth and we are good enough. Don't go over there. Balram, he is the level-headed one. Krishna is the social one. And Krishna did not see Balram. Balram became very angry because he's Anant Deva, he could recollect the past. And he's saying that when I was Lakshman and he was Ram, I take Shakti Bharan to him. I was brave that when Sita had. So I prayed that I'll be bigger bird to tell him what to do and he's not still listening to me. Look at it. He said that as Lakshman I took Shakti Bharan. As Lakshman, they say that I am the high-tempered one. As Lakshman, I was partly caused because when Devi Sita told me to leave, I was supposed to listen to my Ram. And still he not listening to me. If it has to be so, I say if you're born with a certain quality, you have to act that quality. And so my friends, Lakshman, Balram, how much he tried to plead, Krishna would not listen. The younger brother still wanted, and that is God. And there, my friends, the children came. And they were kicking this ball and they were playing with the ball while they were going. And my friends, there, when they noticed the entire river in that part, all the rest of it had life and trees and birds and everything like that. But when they reached this portion of the earth, it is black. Nothing cannot grow. The land in it had so much poison and lifeless, and it was reeking of death. The children became afraid. They felt this heaviness in this place. And so, my friend, the children then stayed off. And my friend, Sri Krishna is playing with this ball. And he kicked the ball now. And my friends, when he kicked the ball, he came to the bank of the river and fall into the water. They stood there looking at the ball going away. They are not going to venture into that water. So, my friends, Bhagwan Sri Krishna Chandra Maharaj, पानी के पीते ही की गाय के बीमार हो गई है. One little bacha left his all group of cows and came and was very, very thirsty and started to drink this water. And while he touched that water, the cow, the little bacha, fell down. Bimar hai, very sick, as if it's going to die. And Shri Krishna saw this. The beautiful Jamuna water is not so beautiful yet, it is black. And when Shri Krishna saw this, he became very angry. Everybody got up to pick up the cattle. And Shri Krishna began to caress and hug this cattle, this young guy. परंतु श्री कृष्ण जी के घायों के बच्चे के लिया मगर के दिल में यहाँ बात बैठ गई कि पानी के शुद्ध करना के चाहिए। सोच रहे थे ग्वालों में से आकर कहा। My friends, भगवान श्री कृष्ण, he looked at the condition of his cattle and he said that if I am God and this land is known as Vrindavan is where God Krishna protects all the time, how this will happen here? How this will take place here? And when he looked as near as he can no light, only one tree, one kadam tree, which is ancient and very old. How old it is, the trunk is very big. You have never seen a tree so big, how big the tree was. And we want to know how this kadam tree could live here. And he's saying that this is my tree. This is where I spend this is where I'll spend my sporting time. This is where I will go up and climb and take away the clothes of all the Europeans. This is where I will spend my time and I will play in the river. How my tree could exist here and nothing else cannot live? And Shri Krishna began to go towards this tree. He climbed about the kadam tree. And when he climbed up upon this kadam tree, my friends, Shri Krishna is looking at the blackness of this water. No fish, no life. Even birds are afraid to fly across that area. And there was some type of poison in the air, in the water, in the soil. And Shri Krishna looked at this. So my friends, even in the garden of Vrindavan, in the garden of my heart, if I allow negative tendencies to come inside of me, then we can come also tainted like the water and poisonous like the water. So my friends, Krishna wants to reintroduce himself to that water. Just like you and I, when we sit down, we call the name of God, we are actually reintroducing God inside of us again. And all that was polluted inside, this desire of attachment, greed, and all these negative qualities, we have to get rid of. So my friends, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, he looked at the water, and Balaram knows what Krishna Chandra Bhagavan is going to do. Let us hear.
Jai Radha, Jai Sita Rama, 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 Jai Radha, Jai Sita Rama. Jai Radha, Jai Sita Ati Sudaranya, Vedaha Medhana, Ayor Chene, Krishna Devate Manya Hamani Sarata Siddhata Ranayata Vibhoda Jai Radhika Jai Sitara Jai Radhika Jai Sitara Jai Radhika Jai Jai Radha, Jai Radha, Jai Sitaram, Jai Radha, Sitaram, बोले कि राधा कृष्ण चंद्र बिहारी लाल की जय। समझ रहे भगवान श्री कृष्ण है बलराम जी कृष्ण and he's watching you. He wants to know, just like in our God, how is it that in the heart of all these wishes and dreams, you have been practicing so much tapasya and so much sacrifice and meditation, and just in a little anger come in their heart. Now, when he was a tapasya, that when he thought he did so much, he went to Bhagwan Shiva and said, Bhagwan, I'm just like you. He's looking to Har Har Mahadev and saying, I'm just like you. Because when Kamdev came and tried to stop me from my tapasya, I didn't beat them, I'm like you. It is just I didn't go into ashes. Lord Shiva smiled. He said, Narad, I am asking you, I'm begging you. What you have proclaimed to me, only say to me. Don't tell Lord Vishnu that. But sadhu people have to learn the hard way. And then you went to Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu smiled. See, Bhaiya, there are two ways. When God smiles upon you, He will make you happy in the world. And if He smiles on you, you will seek that He sorry too. You see, tomorrow we may do Sudama Katha. When He smiles on Sudama so problem here. So my friends, Narad himself became an Abhimani, and he is so much tapasya, and therefore a little minute or so, that little second, Maya stepped in, and all his emotion came to Narad Bali. In the same manner, he was able to even Sara, Lord Vishnu Bhagwan, and Lord Vishnu accepted his Sara. So too, Vrindavan is a garden of love that we are propagating and we are taking care of. This Vrindavan is inside of your life. And if we allow the dirty water, the poisonous water of hate, malice, greed, and all of this to enter little by little into ourselves, then what happens? That same poisonous water will destroy all the beautiful flowers that you have prepared to offer to God one day to come. And so, my friends, Sri Krishna Chandra Maharaj went into the water. He died from the tree. Alright? You know, like little children, they don't want just walking in the water and bathe. If you see a tree, it climb up on the branch and it died there. And he took one dive and he went down the water. All his friends holding on to him, frightened. Look what Lord Krishna do. Our father and all of them said, the old people and say there's a dangerous snake in that water. And one of them, who like to go to see when the trouble will start, that's the one who will run back and tell Yashoda, come and see what your son did. We all have a friend like that. They go to the clear. But when the time, who's going to get catch? That the first one will call out. And say, he and she. So my friends, Bhagwan Sri Krishna, he went down the water. And boy ran back to Yashoda. And God said, Yashoda Maya, come and see what Lord Krishna is doing. He's parting his time because he run for miles. You see, Lord Krishna himself, baby Krishna, died down into the water where you tell us not to go in, where the water is black and poisonous. And Yashoda, when she heard that, she now dressed in. She halfway dressed, running outside. She crying for Lord Krishna. Nanda Baba took up weapon, everybody from the village took up all type of weapon and they running to this river spot. You see, this river spot is a very, very powerful place. It is Katha took place before the chilling of the ocean. This Katha took before the chilling of the ocean, and now join back to Lord Krishna Katha and enjoying our lives now. You see, my friends, Kashyap Prajapati, the progenitor that was sent here by Daksha Prajapati and so forth, had two divine Shaktis Vinata, the mother of the birds, and Kadru is the mother of the serpent. So, they are sisters too, children of Daksha, Sati Devi sisters. And they Friday worship with Ma Devi Durga today. The same way, my friends, one day, Kashyap was pleased with their penance and their sacrifice and their devotion. He said to them that you are so pleased with your tapasya, I am going to give you a vardhan. And the vardhan is, one will have 1,000 sons, or one will have only 2 sons. Which one you choose? So Kadru, the mother of the serpent, says, I want the 1,000 sons. And Vinata, she said, I will take the 2 sons. But let my 2 sons be brilliant like the sun. And let them be very powerful. So my friends, this vardhan was given to them. So, it so happened that Kadru now took her children eggs and placed it in a nice place to be warm so they will hatch very fast. And in 500 years, these eggs hatch and she gets all her children and she's completely, animals so lovely. All her children going on top of her, playing on top of her, all these good snakes rolling around her. And Vinata, her 2 eggs didn't hatch. She wants to know what is happening now. Jealousy in her heart. She's saying, what my sister have children, I have no children. And yet I have 2. She makes all the young, 1,000, all living, and I can't see my 2 hatches there. So, fast isn't she? 500 years. When she see all of these young hearts there, she hung her, and she began to break this egg. And when she break it out, one divine, effluent and shining being came out. But when he came out, he was half formed. Okay? And he was half formed, upper torso, upper body, but no legs. And that was a son, and he's Arun. And he became angry. He said, Maharaj, you did not wait for me. And he became so angry that he was half body. He said to her, for doing this to me, you will remain a slave to your sister who is Kadru. And when she started to cry, I'm sorry for doing this, son. He said, there's my next brother that will hatch 500 years from now. He will free you from this slavery. So my friends, so it happened that Arun, who was red like the sun, entered in the orb of the sun. And when you see sun early in the morning, you see that red spectre inside the sun, that is known as Arun Dev. And when you see Surya chariot, you see a little guy, you see the little chariot here, he is the brother of Garud. And he always remained that chariot, and he is always carrying Surya Bhagwan. So 500 years later, Garud came. And when Garud came, my friends, he said, Garud's head, Agni, resided. He was more shining than Agni Devata we worship. When Garud came, the entire heaven shone. And Indradev asked Agni, who is him? He says, the power of Garud is just like me. Under his belly and his wings, Vayudev, Pavanputra Hanuman Swami Father, reside under his wings. And the sun and moon protect his lower body. So my friends, Garud, as a little child, he stayed with his mother. And one day the 2 sisters now having an argument. One sister Kadru is saying, the horse of the heavens that Indra have a black tail. And next sister who is Vinata is saying, no, I know the tail to be white. So they make a bet, and that is why it is not with the bet. Because when you start a bet, you don't want to lose, and then you learn to cheat. It so happened, my friends, that when they went to see this horse to prove who is right, they say, let us make a bet on it. Who lose will become the next one slave. So they seal the bet and go on. But Kadu very smart. She told her sons and them to go between the tail of the horse, the yellow, and they are black, and cover the tail of the horse with his white. And now, she said, look, you see that all the time? Black tail. So we asked her, by cheating, brother and brother, when they making that, they want to see who's better. Sister, they say. And so, my friend, she now became the slave, and Garud was the slave. And when they want bride, they'll say, Garud, oh cousin, we jump in on your back, tie up stuff, and we don't know the place. They say, they will go and he'll be their slave from place to place. So it so happened, my friend, that Garud wanted to stop. He wanted to see that his mother free herself from slavery. And he went to all the snakes when they were taking advantage of him and his mother. And he said, tell me, O Mother Kadu, what can I do? What can I do to free my mother from her slavery from you? And she said to him, if you could go in the heavens and bring to me the amrit of the devas, the ambrosia to give life forever, so that will be, surely your mother will be free from slavery and you will be free from slavery. So then will go to his mother and say, Ma, you are getting very old and I don't want to see you as a son. My duty is to protect Ma. As it says. Tumhi ho mata, pita tumhi ho mata, pita tumhi ho bandhu ho, Radha tumhi ho mata. Tumhi ho mata, pita tumhi ho mata, pita tumhi ho. So my friends, this child who loved his mother so greatly, he says, Ma, I am going to undertake this task. And she said, nobody can live when we go to from this region to go and find this Albert, you may not live, my son. He says, Ma, it's better I die now than to see him live in slavery like this. And this is the quality of a son and a child towards his parents, his elder parents. He says, I am dying every day seeing you like this. So better I die than to see you suffer so much, Ma. And so, my friends, she blessed him and said, when you go, I am telling you, you must meditate and pray to Lord Vishnu and Bhagwan Shiva. And so, my friends, Garud left where he went and began to travel, crossing Kailashwar and going to Kailash, he entered to Meru, and from Meru he journeyed up straight up into the heavens. And there, my friends, Vishwakarma, who is the architect of the ancients, he made this special chamber where this ambrosia is, just like in this sculpture. And they have many traps. You see, when you look at this science fiction movie, when you see these big machines coming and cycling and cutting and all this kind of things, the roots you have to swing and fly and dodge one of this and come to where it is. It is supported by no element whatsoever but just existing floating here. Vishwakarma had created this magnetic field. And there, my friends, the root had to destroy all that. Get that ambrosia. But when he did get the ambrosia, the sun and moon started to fight with him. He said, this is for the devatas. And so, my friends, fighting the sun, sooner the right side, the moon, Indra, Vayu, and all the various elements and devatas, he was able to reach, and when he reached Vaikuntha, Lord Vishnu's country. And he bowed and said, Bhagwan, I cannot fight you because you are the divine Lord. But all I am doing this is for my mother. The same way when you come and you protect your mother to Krishna and Sri Radha, I am trying to do the same to honor my mother. So Lord Vishnu said here, I will give you immortality and you don't have to drink that amulet. Look at the Bharadhan because of doing seva to his mother. You don't have to drink this amulet, but I will give you immortality. So Garud, will you take it? He said. And from there on, Garud became the Vahan, the vehicle of Mahavishnu. He came back now. He says, what I promised my stepmother Kazuru is I'll bring this for her. But I will bring it back for Indradev. So Garud, he carried the amulet. And when they saw the amulet, all the snakes, all the serpents became very happy that we live forever. Taksha, Vasuki. And then all of these serpents cracked all of them. And so, my friends, when they came, he let us bring the amulet now. He said, no. When you go to any holy place, you have to pay first. You know certain place when you go in India. Like I remember going to in Badrika Ashram, which is in Badrinath. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning because there's millions of people there. So Richard and I got up 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to walk barefoot. I had to sticking down on the rock because it's so cold now. And we thought, okay, we had to buy puja in Korea and we want to do puja to Badrinath. No. Do you bathe in the little hotel they have for you? You have to bathe or take out all the clothes and go and bathe in this hot spring. Imagine it's like -0 and bringing hot water down. Where do you get? I'm going to pray. The same way. They would say, you can't drink this like this. You have to bathe, you have to do ablution and spray. So when we went to do that, they would take the amulet and sprinkle it on the ground, and the ground happy to have grass. And Garud now say, I brought the amulet for you, it is on the ground. And he took the pot and he began to flow with it. So when they lick the ground now, because the grass is very sharp, the snake that had normal human tongue, their tongue now get cleaved and cut. You see why the snake tongue is like fork like? Cut. And that is why the snake also got that tongue. From like normal human tongue, it became like that. And so, my friends, it is said that there was a baby, Murti, and that baby began to cry because of this. This is why some pundits, when we read our scripture, we say, when we puja, we don't use the grass for baby yoga because of the, for baby puja. And so, my friends, they would carry back the amulet, and then he was carried up and he was very tired, and he came right where the Jamuna is. And he wanted to rest. And he sat down there and he's eating food and he's holding the amulet in one. And there was a sage by the name of Saurabh. And Saurabh now, while Garud was eating some of that flesh and he fall upon him and he put out the sharaf on Garud. He said, Garud, you see I am doing my tapasya here and you, because he's an eagle eating, animal. He says, from now on, if anytime you come around Jamuna and bring Radha, your head will go so. So my friends, Kalya and entity now grow. Garuda would remember how he was badly treated and he going forward this way. So Kalya, he stood up for Garuda one day because the snake men were so frightened of Garuda, how powerful he was, that they are saying to him that every day, if you are hungry, we will give you one of our children to eat. Sacrifice him. We will sacrifice one of our child for you. Because when Garuda was a king, he kill a whole set, and leave a whole set just like dying and just eat one and go. So the snakes get held behind, they say that will happen. Instead, he eat up all of me and we die for nothing. We give up one of each child every day. You see what enemy can cause, see? When we keep things in our mind. So Garuda said, okay. But Kalya did not like it. He said, these are my children too. And what our mother did, we have to continue your life. We cannot live like this. So Kalya stood up for Garuda, and both of them began to fight. And my friends, Garuda beat him. And Kalya had to leave and go where he heard that the sage gave Garuda Sara. And that is in the Yagna. Garuda can't go there. So my friends, here is Kalya in the water. Krishna now, Kalya come here. So you know who he comes? With plenty anger. Imagine a drive away a king from his kingdom. And the king now comes in a very poor little village and taking advantage of everybody now. What he dislikes for himself, he is giving to other people. So Krishna comes and says, he can live here, but he doesn't have to kill everything. Live and let live. This is the principle of humanism. Live and let live. We are not supposed to criticize. We are not supposed to do what other people say and what they say about all everyone. Leave them. And so my friends, Garuda could not go there, and Kalya with his family resided in that Jamuna. So Krishna going to look for his Kalya. Let us see. Hare Hare Jai Shankar Om Hare 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 Jai Shankar Om Hare 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 Jai Shankar Om Hare Hare Nanda Gopal Gopal Oh, My friend, Sri Krishna jumped into the water. Bhagwan Shiva, he began to shake because Vasuki, the brother of Kalya, became agitated. All the Nags now want to know what's going to happen. Where would they find refuge? And Bhagwan Shiva is looking. And Vasuki is worried. And Lord Shiva says, if God puts his foot anywhere, you have nothing to worry about. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah So my friends, कपना फेंकी हुआ है, कृष्णा भगवान की जमुना की छोर करे है और पाताल की पहुँचे है. He entered into the regions of that watery world. And when he came down there, he's swimming and he's looking, where is this Kalyaga of poison the water of Jamuna? Jamuna, which is my beloved. We see Lord Krishna have two most beloved in the world. In the land of Vrindavan, Tulsi Mata is the beloved of Sri Krishna, and who is living Devi Durga in the form of Radha, and who he loves, the daughter of Suraj Narayan Swami, who is Jamuna. And so, my friends, he is searching and he is swimming. And when he came, my friends, all the Nagkanya and all of the Nagins that were there is saying, look, this little child is coming. He do not know that he will die by the hands, but by the power of Kalyana. Gwal Bal rote hue. And the children started crying. You know why they started crying more? Because when who they saw, सारे रोज के हाहाकार मच गया, यशोदा की रो कर है. When Yashoda started crying, boys who were not crying, they started to cry too. Because if they didn't cry, they'll get go up, they'll get licked. So they took crying before they get licked. So they feel sorry for them now. It's not like when a child falls down and you have to take on that child. The child will get up here. But people say, oh, if you see that face of that child, set up to cry. My friends, so too, बाल रोते हुआ है. महरी के पास गए कहा तुम्हारा कृष्ण जमुना के डूब गया, हमको लोगों के बहू के ढूंढा मगर मिला नहीं है. यशोदा देवी रो कर भी कहने लगे, मेरा बस धरती किसने के उजाड़ दिया और रोती हुआ है जमुना किनार के गई है. ब्रिज किनारे और शोक की बात क्या कही, जय मानो की पूजक की दुआ है कि सबके धनहार की हार गया है. All the ladies of Vrindavan began to cry because they know of this dangerous serpent in the water, an ageless serpent, one that cannot die. And Krishna Bhagwan was that day, Bal Krishna was there. And the women now, under the water, the Nagins, began to say, child, what are you doing here? Go back from where you came from. He is resting, you still have chance to live. And Shri Krishna is looking at him. And he's saying, no, I want to see why I'm asking why he poisoned all this water. My cow nearly died. My babe nearly died, he's under my camera. What is the cow? The cow is you and I. We are the bacha of God. The bacha depends upon all the gopiyas to look after him who protects the cow. And we, if we depend upon God the same way, my friends, God will protect us. So my friends, Bhagavan Shri Krishna now goes up. And there says, in such कथा हाहाकार करोगी है और इसके गोकुल की नाचूंगा जल्दी के गाँव के भीड़ ना करो. So my friends, Kalya did not wake up. And Shri Krishna is right there. But when the cry of the mother on the banks of the river, and all them mothers started to cry, and and Yashoda started to beat her breast. And she cried for her son. And then the Baba is there, and he can't do nothing, nobody can do nothing. That mother tears fall in the water. And when that tear dropped in that water, it caused the water to move fast. And it started to wake up from there. It's the same way in our system of belief. When a child, God forbid, drowned, and that mother goes there, career, and she breaks her breast and she prays. They say that body comes up. In the same way, my friends, when Yeshua started to cry, that one drop of tear fell into that water, and it started to shake that water. That Kalyan and started to get aroused, and who did he saw? Bhagavan Krishna. You think he doesn't know this Lord Vishnu? But with anger, because he made this his place. This is his abode. Nobody can rule here again. The Katha is, what is mine in the world? What we carrying in this world? Keto Ras and the Jai, says in the last. Keto Ras and the Jai. What would we carry? Nothing here. We have to leave it behind. In one Bhajan Kabir says, even the wife with all the bangles, she cannot cross. When anybody leaves the home, in India, the wife does not go to the outside when husband dies. But right by the entrance, she breaks all her shuri and everything else. She crack all and she cries and remains there. Even your beautiful wife, you have to leave there. But now, Kanya, you say, this is my place. This is mine. How dare you come here and disturb my place? Anger, my friend. That anger and Kanya, and that's what we call attachment, and all of that bitterness inside of him became poisonous, and he started to putterize from his breath. The poisons started to come out, and all around Lord Krishna was filled with poisonous waters around him, and Kanya and Shri Krishna began to fight underwater. My friend, Shri Krishna cuffing him right in the chest, and Kanya is squeezing him. Both of them fighting, and Bhagavan Shiva is looking at this. And my friends, as they began to fight, it explains the following. My friends, and both of them start to fight. All the Nagin looking at this fight, and the waters started to make like a whirlpool. And Krishna and him spinning and fighting. How much he may try to grab onto Krishna with his tail and wrap him around. Krishna is spinning around him and he's cuffing him. And that is the anger inside of us. Because sometimes we want to test God. We want to say that we have our own strength. We can do what we want. You know, when a son to watch his father and say, I'm a big man now, I am an educated man, and answer that. So my friends, we are in the same to our father. And Sri Krishna began to cuff him. And he came up in the water, and when they saw Lord Krishna, my friends, the feet of the Kalya wrapped around Lord Krishna, and everybody started crying out. And Krishna made himself deep, and he had to release him, and then he jumped upon the head of Kalyana. And then, my friends, what did he do? Just there are certain dances that took the greatest miracles in the world. In one katha, in the same Vishnu Puran, Bhagavad Puran, Sri Bhagwan Shiv, he gave Vardhan to everybody. Even the great foolish one who breaks, and even if you misuse the Vardhan, you give Vardhan to that one too. Bhagwan Shiv knows the heart of everybody, but he is so kind-hearted. It looks like he makes people take advantage of him. That one of them was Vajrasura. And in this katha, he wanted to have the power of Lord Shiva. Like how Lord Shiva said, and he could burn anything. He prayed for Vardhan, that he wanted to burn anything at him next. So he prayed to Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva said, what I have to do? He reached the pinnacle of his blessing. You see, my friends, if a good person prays, and what he prayed for, God will reward him. If he is a bad person pray, God will give him blessings. Not everybody who is praying to God loves God, you know. Do you believe everybody who prays to God loves God? Do you believe everybody who has Janvi and temple in their home, they love God, does it? Yes. We as Pundits, our dharma is not to build temples. Our dharma is to make every home a temple. And when your home comes a temple, then everywhere will be temple. So Bhagwan should pray to God like a wicked person praying, but he is indulging in his own fancies. And when Bhagwan Shiva says, what do you want? As if he didn't know. I want to be like you, Lord Shiva. I love you, I want to be like you. You love me? You see? What do you want from me? He didn't want the power of Lord Shiva, but I want the power. But when anybody gets me vexed, boom them. So Bhagwan Shiva says, okay. Vardhan is also very, very happy. So now, when he bowed to Lord Shiva, he said, oh Bhagwan, if I have that Vardhan and you have that Vardhan, how would I know? I know your Vardhan, your power is what? But I don't know if you really feel in me that it will work when you leave. So let me test it out now. So he opened his hand like this. And he raised the hand to put on the Lord Shiva's head. When Lord Shiva saw this, he stopped around. So my friends, there's a cave next to Kailash. And that cave is a Gufa. And they say that is the Katha where the Tibetan monks go to get tapasya. And when you see that cave, it is where Lord Shiva runs so far, crossing Kailash. And he went to the other side of Kailash. And he saw this cave and he put in his head, because once he put in his head, the Bhasmasu can't touch everybody. So now, Lord Vishnu saw this. You see, Lord Vishnu loved Vaishnava people. That is why Shukra never liked him. Lord Vishnu is speaking carefully and choose who you want to be brought down to. And so, my friends, Bhasmasu, he's trying, and he couldn't destroy Lord Shiva. But you know what happened? Lord Shiva can't stay all the time over there. So Lord Vishnu took the form of Vishnu Mohini, this divine enchantress, like beautiful lady. And when Bhasmasu saw her, he says, you know, I'm like Lord Shiva, you know. And you are the most beautiful person I have ever seen. I want to marry you. And Vishnu Mohini said, if you want to marry me, I like to dance. You like to dance? My friends, even if the boy don't know how to dance, he will try to dance. Just to get a gift. I just learned Katha all the way listening. The day when I came Saturday for the Yagna, I came to the Gita partner. And they have a son called Black. So I gave Black son sweet rice. So I have sweet rice anymore. So he thinks he's very good. And we had a girl called Dorothy Kama. Dorothy Kama and Black really cool, go on to sweet rice mouth and say, Dorothy gave him a theater. He just said this, but Black is a dog, Dorothy is a big dog. You see the dog guy? Even if the boy cannot dance, he shouts along to dance. In this world, there is not even black stuff, but I think what they try it. Even she tries to approach Muji. My friends, Bajman Suru started to dance. And I say, and he said, you have to dance exactly how I'm going to dance. And he started to follow her. If he goes so, he's going so. And then she put the hands up here and do so. And the moment he put the hands up here, he get going. Lord Shiva come out. And that when the Lord Shiva saw Vishnu Mohini, that seed of Lord Shiva became Hanuman's one. So the next dance now, Krishna likes to dance. Lord Shiva, he is a great dancer. But when he dances, the universe is in danger. When Krishna starts to swing, all the planets start to shake. The universe starts to rumble. And Bhagavan Shiva, looking now, and Krishna can hear, Shri Krishna Nache, Bhagavan Shiva ki Nache hai. When Lord Krishna started dance on Kaliya, you know what is that dance? The dance is the dance of divine love. That's even the greatest enemy. When you see us picture with Lord Krishna there, that is the enemy. And Krishna started dance on his head. Okay? And that is the Mohini of Lord Krishna. And he started to dance with all the hoods of Kalyana. And when he started to dance, it's time itself. Because it is said, they are long-lived, they cannot die. When Krishna would start to step on the he feels life was leaving him every time. Though he had the Vardhan, you see, when you keep bad mind, when you keep hate, when you keep malice, you are dying. And when Krishna started to dance now, he realizing all them poisons he was keeping so long, it was leaving him. And so, my friends, when Sri Krishna started to dance, in Kailash now, Bhagavan Shiv Shankar Shambhu started to dance. Just in one verse only, my friends. Om Shiva Nandaya Shiva, O Hare Hukale Sadika. Om Shiva Nandaya Shiva, O Hare Hukale Sadika. O Hare Hukale Sadika, O Hare Hukale Sadika, O Hare Hukale Sadika. No. Om Shiva Nandaya Shiva, O Hare Hukale Sadika. Neelakanta Sarveya Kusamay, Olaya Mundantimay. Neelakanta Sarveya Kusamay, Olaya Mundantimay. Ropa Mangala Mangala Re, Hari Ropa Mangala Mangala Re, Bhakto Rakavara Bala, Om Shiva, Om Shiva, O Hare Hukale Sadika. Om Shiva, Om Shiva, O Hare Hukale Sadika. Shiv Shankar Nache, Govinda Nache, Har 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 Shiva Nache. Shiv Shankar Kole Dhamano, Dhamano Basai Shiva Nache. Har din pyara ho, Har din pyara ho, Bhakto Rakha. Om Shiva, Om Shiva, So my friends, भगवान शिव शंकर विराजमान शिव शंकर की नाचे भगवान श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया की नाचे नर्तक कन्हैया है. So my friend Sri Krishna, when he started dancing at the time, he little soft foot touching the hand of Kalyana. And with all that food he had, each time the foot touches him, some sort of that poison inside of us was coming out. And my friends, he realized he was living his life with all that poison, that he realized that all that he missed in the world, to devote himself to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. All that Maya, all that illusion that he had, that when Sri Krishna started to dance upon him, that divine mohi, that divine attraction, that the devotee had for God now was bearing fruit, and he's seeing where he was lost and how Lord Krishna is bringing him back. And now the blood began to come out of the mouth of Kalyana. And he began to say, "Hey Prabhu, आप मुझको जीवन की प्रदान की कराई है, और बताइए कि मुझसे अब की क्या करना, कि किसके आश्रम की करना है." He says, "Lord," when he noticed that his life was ebbing away and fading away, he says, "Lord, this was my ashram. This was my temple where I was secured from the root. Now I am going to die and lose everything here. I do not mind." But then he said, "Lord, save my life, Krishna की उनके पाँव की शीरों के मुझे करके खड़े हुआ, नागराज की हर्ष पूर्वक कहा, तुम इस जमुना जल के छोड़कर अपने परिवार की सहित समुद्र की जल में ये जाकर रहो." दो कल्याण का सुमक्षे. And Sri Krishna began to dance upon his head when we listen to the name of God. When you carry home something and something we need in your head, how to act and how to live in the world, Kalyana placed his hand. And all the Valiants started to pray to him. And he said, "Oh Kalyana, all your life you were so afraid. And because of your fright for the rule, you started to hate everybody. So the hate didn't stop, but you continue to hate. From the day you don't have that hate. However, I am giving you a safe passage that the rule will not harm you again. And where will you return? Go in the ocean. And what we call the island like Malaysia and Fiji, go and reside in a village age. It is known as Brahmanic Greek. And reside in these chains of islands there. And you will be protected." So Kalyana, my friends, bowed to Sri Krishna. And when he bowed to Lord Krishna, he says, "Lord, the greatest dharma is prema, love. And we must be able to remove all of these bad tendencies of hate and malice. Don't let it grow inside of us. Go beyond this. Learn to carry and lift off that burden. Don't carry those burdens too long. Or we'll come like Kalyana and the same garden we are trying to propagate, to go to God and offer the flowers of love and devotion, it will be poisoned by our own hands." So my friend Kalyana and his family now bowed at Lord Krishna, and he proceeded to Ramanic Greek, which is known as now today as Fiji. So my friends, when you go to Fiji, there are many Nag Mandirs. And these Nag Mandirs, first you go to Lord Vishnu Mandir, you have to stop by Nag Mandir and do puja as the emblem of Lord Krishna, protecting even the most poisonous of servants. So to the poison inside of me that I have been keeping so long, I am praying tonight in this Vishnu Puran Yagna, let this poison that I have inside of me be eradicated. I am praying that Lord Krishna to dance around me and to remove all my negative tendencies. Those who listen to such a katha, it is said even your enemy becomes your friend. This is what Krishna did. Even the enemy of Brijvasi now became the friend of Lord Krishna. And this is the purpose of our life. This world we must treat as family and friend. Praise the Holy Krishna.
Oh,
Maharaj ki jai. My dear friends, as you cast your hands and close your eyes in prayer, I am praying, O Bhagavan Shri Krishna, as you have gloried, as you have enticed the mind of Bhagavan Shiva in his meditation to dance. Brahma forgot his job, as he meditated and started dance also. The entire heaven started dance. Let your divine play incite my life and our lives also, to remove all the avarice and hatred and malice, and to give us that true bhakti and devotion. Let bhakti spring from the poisonous waters that we have created upon ourselves, and become pure and celestial as the Yagna, the beloved of Sri Krishna. Let our waters soothe the lives and the hearts of those around us. Let our good ways, our nice and good speech, touch the hearts of those to encourage them. Bhagavan, we are just an instrument. You must give us this blessing that you can play with us also, as you did with the Gopi and the Gopal. We join in prayer. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandho Satyaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva
गजानन स्वामी की, उमापति महादेव की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की, इंद्रा बल कृष्ण चंद्र बिहारी लाल की, श्री सत सनातन धर्म की जय। संकल्पन की जय जय सीताराम।